Despite the pandemic, Finland becomes world's happiest country for the fourth time, an annual UN-sponsored report said on Friday. The researchers behind the World Happiness Report, now in its ninth year, used Gallup data asking people in 149 countries to rate their own happiness, also taking into account measures such as GDP, social support, personal freedom, and levels of corruption to give each nation a happiness score, which is an average of the past 3 years. Once again, according to AFP reports, the top spots were dominated by European countries, with Denmark coming second, followed by Switzerland, Iceland, and the Netherlands. New Zealand, falling one place to 9, was again the only non-European nation in the top 10. Other climbers included Germany, up from 17th to 13th, and France, rising 2 to 21st. The UK, meanwhile, fell from 13th to 17th place, while the US fell one spot to 19th. African nations Lesotho, Botswana, Rwanda, and Zimbabwe came at the bottom of the table, but ahead of Afghanistan, which was classed as the world's happiest nation this year. The authors also compared this year's data to previous year's averages to gauge the impact of pandemic and found significantly higher frequency of negative emotions in just over a third of the countries. But positive emotions increased in 22 countries, and surprisingly, there was not, on average, a decline in well-being when measured by people's own evaluation of their lives. John Helliwell, one of the report's compilers, said in his statement, "One possible explanation is that people see COVID-19 as a common outside threat affecting everybody, and that this has generated a greater sense of solidarity and fellow feeling." Author Jeffrey Sachs, meanwhile, warned, "We need urgently to learn from COVID-19, adding that we must aim for well-being rather than mere wealth." Finland, which throughout the year crisis has reported some of Europe's lowest incidence of the coronavirus, ranked very high on the measures of mutual trust that have helped to protect lives and livelihoods during the pandemic, the authors said. Finland's top spot in the happiness list has previously been met with raised eyebrows in the country, whose population of 5.5 million is said to shy away from spontaneous demonstrations of joy, valuing instead the quiet and solitude of the country's vast forests and thousands of lakes. News Desk Kaumudy, English.